Getting cleared to exercise after breast cancer treatment and actually knowing what to do are two very different things. If you've gone through breast cancer treatment, whether that's surgery, radiation, chemotherapy, or some combination, you've probably noticed that your upper body just doesn't quite feel the same that it used to. If your shoulders are tight and weak, your posture's shifted, or you're just feeling kind of deconditioned overall, this video is for you. I'm Dr. Alex Hill. I'm a board-certified physical therapist, and I specialize in pelvic health and oncology, and I'm a certified lymphedema therapist. In this video, I'm going to guide you through 6 TRX exercises that are specifically helpful for rebuilding mid-back strength, shoulder control, and chest strength after breast cancer treatment. Let's get into it. Always check with your medical provider first before starting any new exercise routine, especially if you've had surgery or radiation. The incisions should be healed and you should be cleared for resistance training from your provider. While doing these exercises, if you have pain, shortness of breath, or something doesn't feel right, stop doing the exercise. And if you have lymphedema or you're at high risk for lymphedema and your therapist advised it, make sure that you're wearing your compression sleeve, compression glove, or compression bra before you get started. That compression will help support the lymphatic system as you exercise. With these exercises, I'll go through about 10 repetitions for each exercise, and then at the end, you can pause, restart back at the beginning, and repeat this as a circuit. The goal is to do these 2 to 3 times and do it 2 to 3 times a week to get that strength back. For the first exercise, we're going to keep your straps short so you can see the yellow tabs at the top, and we're going to be doing a row, which works your mid and upper back muscles and also the back of your upper arms and shoulders. Hold the handles with your palms facing each other, and you can start with a 45-degree angle, or you can make it a little bit more challenging, step towards the anchor. That's going to make it a little bit more challenging, and even harder, step even closer to the anchor. So find what angle works best for you with where you're at right now. See, my feet are also staggered. That helps to support yourself as well as you do that rowing movement. Engage your abdominal muscles and slowly lower yourself back, and then drive yourself forward by pulling those elbows straight back. As you pull back, really squeeze those shoulder blades together. And if you feel that you need to make it a little bit more challenging, you can move those feet in, focusing on slow, controlled movement, extending your arms, driving the elbows back. And as you drive those elbows back, pulling yourself up, really focus on squeezing those shoulder blades together. Pause at the bottom. Pause at the top. Really make sure you're getting engaged control with these movements. This exercise, we're going to be doing a T, as you can see me demonstrating here, still working the mid upper back of the arms. Lengthen the strap, so you're going to pull the tab down from fully shortened to about midway. You can see those yellow tabs in the middle there. This will allow more range of motion with the shoulders. Have a staggered stance, engage the core, and then you're going to open up your arms wide to the sides. So again, we're making that T movement. Slow, controlled together, and then extending out to the sides, really squeezing those shoulder blades together as you come more upright. Keep the abdominals engaged. Don't let those shoulders hike up as you're doing this movement. Really focus the back of the arms and the mid-back, driving the movement, bringing you up from whatever angle you chose. Don't forget, you can make it easier or harder by changing the position of your feet, and make sure you're breathing. So exhale as you pull yourself up. Inhale as you come back down. From the T, now we're doing a Y. So you're bringing your arms up and out to make the Y. Notice your elbows are straight but not locked out. The straps are kept at the mid-length. You can see the yellow tab in the middle there. You're still setting yourself up the same way. Palms slightly towards the ground, and you're lifting your arms up and out into that Y. With this movement, really focus the sensation of driving your shoulder blades down and back, so down and together as you pull yourself up. This works on those lower trapezius muscles and helps a lot with that shoulder stability. So you really want to focus on good form here. Move your feet back if you need to make it a little bit easier, or move your feet forward to make it more challenging. But again, focus on the shoulder blades driving the movement, not your hands or your elbows doing the movement. That will help make sure you're recruiting the right muscles. Now we're moving from the back to the arms. So we're gonna be doing bicep curls. As you can see here is the demonstration. Hold the handles with your palms facing you, and your elbows will be about shoulder height. Engage your core, set your shoulder blades, and slowly extend your arms out and then bend towards you. Have that staggered stance to make it a little bit more comfortable. Make sure that you're keeping your core engaged. And the primary movement here, again, is those biceps. So bending the elbow, extending the elbow. Bend the elbow, extend the elbow. Keep your shoulders relaxed with this. Really focus on those biceps doing the work here. And keep those shoulder blades set down and back so that those upper traps don't start to creep in. Nice, slow, controlled movements. Move your feet in or out if you feel like you need to make it more or less challenging as you go along. So stepping your feet back. If your arms are starting to get fatigued, you want to make sure that you keep your form with these exercises. So now we'll be facing away from the straps, working on your triceps, which are those muscles at the back of your upper arm. So go ahead and grab the handles. They're still going to be about mid-length. And then you're going to, again, be facing away from them. Grab a hold of the handles, step away from the anchor. Your palms are facing away from you. Engage your core in that distance from the straps that feels comfortable for you. We're just doing the opposite movement of the bicep curl. So instead of pulling your arms towards you, you're pushing your arms away from you. Your elbows should still be about in line with your shoulders. You can make it a little bit more challenging by having your feet together, but most people find a staggered stance is a little bit more comfortable. And the whole time, keeping your core engaged, make sure your shoulder blades are set down and back, and really feel the back of your upper arms where those triceps are, pushing yourself away from those handles. You can breathe in on the way down and then breathe out as you push yourself up. Focus on that slow, controlled form as you do this. Just like with the other exercises, adjust your posture and how far you are from the straps as you do the exercises to keep that form. Feel the burn when those upper arms. All right, last exercise, let's work that chest. So your straps are still going to be about mid-length. To work those pec muscles, we're going to be doing a chest press. Hold the handle so your palms are facing the ground. Take a couple steps out. You can have the staggered stance, and if you're more upright, that's going to be the easiest. You can step towards the straps to make it a little bit harder, and even closer to where the anchor is to make it even more challenging. Remember, the more horizontal you are, the harder the challenge. So find what position works best for you, engage the core, and go ahead and you're going to let your elbows come back and then drive forward, feeling those chest muscles do the work. Make sure you're keeping that neutral spine. Don't let your back sag. As you let your elbows come back, they should be about 90 degrees, and then push forward. You want to really drive your hands to the ground and get those pecs working. Breathe in on the way down. Breathe out as you push yourself up with this chest press. These exercises are meant to be progressive. So as you get stronger, you can increase the angle, add more sets, or slow down the tempo. If you found this video helpful, make sure you subscribe for more videos on cancer recovery and share it with someone who's also going through breast cancer recovery and ready to start feeling stronger.